I don't have enough time to really do this justice, but I'm going to make a statement about this because I know that there has been a controversy over those two parts of inheritance, the heir of God and joint heirs with Christ. And everybody that wants to undo that, hey, they are sons and they're welcome to their opinion. And you know what? They're part of the family. Okay? I don't think they're right, but they're part of the family. So what I'm going to say, here's the verse they always start out with, that you are complete in Him. And somehow they think that my claim that this joint heir inheritance is not going to be shared equally by everyone, I think is not only validated by the fact that at the judgment seat of Christ, everyone will not have the exact same amount of wood, hay, stubble, or gold, silver, precious stone. I don't believe that. I don't believe the Bible teaches that. And you know what? Neither do they. But when you take that verse in Colossians that says we are complete in Him, and then you try to use that to say there is no extra inheritance based on what we do, you are misapplying that verse. Let me ask you a question. If you're complete in Him and you want to use it in the context of being a joint heir, then I would say that you would have to defend the standpoint that the moment you trusted Jesus Christ to be your all-sufficient Savior, then you have already been conformed to the image of God's Son. And when I look around, folks, I don't see that. You're saying you already know the things that you ought to know. If you're going to use it in that context, then you're going to be stuck with that context. That means, obviously then, the things that you go through are not going to have any bearing whatsoever. So why have a judgment seat? Where what would be judged are the things done in our body, whether they be good or evil. Why even have that? If it's all based on what He did, and by the way, I'm not saying you're producing righteousness in the sense of justifying you. No. But has your Father offered you a wisdom that allows you to fulfill the righteousness of the law without the law? Yes. Are some members yielding their members as servants unto sin? Yes. Are other members yielding their members as servants to righteousness unto holiness? Yes. And anybody that thinks that those are going to result in the same reward are kidding themselves. If they were, you wouldn't even need to put that part in there. Well, you know what? Some are stumbling in darkness and some are walking in light. And one day, and you know what? And while they would all agree with they want to separate that out. Look, you are complete in Him. But I'm going to tell you something. But that completion does not mean everything you have ever done or ever going to do is automatically in you when you get there. That's not the case.